Hello, my name is Ryan Janjoli and I'm excited to tell you all about RecordBoss today. RecordBoss brings together AWS, Google, private platforms, and our own custom software to create the most accurate and efficient OCR application on the market. With the strong foundation of RecordBoss's OCR technology, we've been able to develop product offerings that allow people to save as much as 70% of their manual review time. I want to start by talking a bit more about what OCR and ICR is. OCR and ICR are optimal and intelligent character recognition, which is the technology that allows unstructured data to be given structure. Looking at the accuracy comparison chart, you will see that RecordBoss has a 99.31% accuracy rate when recognizing text. This means RecordBoss is taking unstructured documents and text and accurately capturing 99% of that text and data on the page. So let me show you what that actually looks like on a document. So here we have a 3-page unstructured document we've run through Adobe's latest version of their OCR software, and I'm going to copy all of that textual data to paste over to a notepad to show the results that we're getting. So if we look here, we can see that a lot of the information's been missed using Adobe's OCR. Moving on past this page to a page of more degradation, we can see that we're unable to select any of the text because as far as Adobe is concerned, there's no text on that page. And then lastly, we have a document that shows a combination of handwriting and typed text. I see we have a match for physical therapy, both as a handwritten and typed instance. So if I use my control find feature, I'm only getting one match for that specific keyword. Moving past that is the same document that's been run through RecordBoss's OCR. I'm going to capture all of that textual data and paste it over so we can see what that output looks like. Now we can see that we're getting 99% accuracy pulling that text off the page and getting a significantly better OCR output. Moving past that to the page with a significant amount of grayscaling, you can see now that we're able to select about 90 to 95% of the text on the page, making the jump from 0% all the way up to over 90%. And lastly, we have our page that contains handwriting as well as typed text. So if we use our word physical using control find, you can now see that RecordBoss is accurately capturing the word physical therapy, both as a typed and handwritten instance. Just to expand on the handwriting capabilities really quick, we'll take a look at a document of this quality. The handwriting is very legible, and it's well within the scope of what RecordBoss would be able to read. So if we would select all of this text to paste it over to a notepad, we're going to get an exact match. The rule of thumb that we like to use here is that if you can read it, RecordBoss can read it when it comes to handwriting. With the unmatched OCR and ICR as the foundation of RecordBoss's technology, I can now show you some of the products that we're currently offering to clients to save them on their manual review time. What we're looking at here is RecordBoss's level 1 output, or the identification output. We uploaded the document to our system and we asked that RecordBoss automatically highlight and bookmark dates as well as these specific key terms, which are completely customizable. So you would expand the date that you wanted to look at. It would show you the page in the document that that date or word exists. You click that link and you'll be taken to the page of the document, and you can see that it's capturing the entire line in which that term or phrase exists, so you can read it in the context in which it flows in the document. The same would be true for any of the keywords that you asked RecordBoss to identify. So here we asked for allergy, Maryland physical therapy. If we expand, we can see allergy exists on page 1, and we have our highlights and bookmarks that correspond directly with those. As I mentioned earlier, these terms are completely customizable, and you can even combine search groups. So here we'll go to RecordBoss's website to take a look at some of the customization options that we have. So if you have a set of terms that you would like, and we do have pre-existing terms already loaded in, so if you're interested in personal injury, this list could be provided, and we can add or subtract terms depending on your preferences. So if we wanted to add a term, it's as easy as us typing it in, and any search submitted in the future will include that term. If you wanted to reduce the number of terms, it's as easy as clicking the X, and the term list will be updated for any search used moving forward. I also mentioned that you can combine term searches. So here, if we wanted to add specifically personal injury brain, we can have a general personal injury and personal injury brain, and we could then color coordinate the highlights for those matches to give you an output that looks something like this, where some term sets will be captured in blue, where others will be captured in green, purple, so on and so forth. That rounds out the explanation of our level 1 identification approach, and with that said, we'll move on to our level 2 output, which is our organization output. Here you're going to get the same benefits as level 1 with the OCR as well as the key term identification, but now you're going to get an organized record. Ultimately, the record is going to be organized chronologically, moving from the first date of service all the way through the most recent, and we're going to capture each set of documents by date, page, provider, as well as document type, and you can click through the bookmarks to move chronologically through the patient's care and treatment. We also will provide a by provider organization approach, so if you're interested in reviewing by provider, you can expand the medical provider and then expand the documents under that, and you can see the chronological organization of provider A, B, C, or however many providers exist in this set. And then lastly, we have our by document type approach, where if you wanted to navigate by document type, you could expand the document category of your choosing and then see all of the bills, labs, whatever type of document it is that you're looking for in that set. We also have a visit index that will be included. It's a one-to-one of the organized document, so we'll capture the date, page, provider, as well as the document type, and if you wanted to further review the documents within that set, you can click the link and you'll be taken to that page. That wraps things up for our level 2 organization output, and we can move on to the level 3. This is the summarization output that we are currently providing. With our level 3, you're going to get the same benefits as level 1 and 2, so you have an organized record with key terms identified, the same bookmarking, the index included, but you're now also going to receive an automated medical summary. It's an automated summary that's produced by AI and machine learning to produce a one-to-one fact chronology in a bullet point format. So we're going to capture the item, the date, the page, the provider, the document type, as well as a quick synopsis of the information in each note. And we're summarizing on a per document basis. So pages 9 through 15 can be summarized to these 3 bullet points. And the way we've trained our system is to only look for information within each note, so it's not going out to the internet or hallucinating and making things appear in the summary that don't exist in the actual medical record. We also will hyperlink the document back, so if you wanted to further review this patient care report, you can click on the hyperlink and you'll be taken to page 9 of the document to further review. We can move through the chronology and move from the first date of service all the way through the most recent, capturing similar notes throughout the summary. The next thing I wanted to show today is the billing summary automation and kind of get users thinking about some of the customization options that using RecordBoss lends itself to. So here we loaded an 8-page medical bill into RecordBoss, and we've been able to train our system to automate the output that you see below. So we will capture the date, the billing code, so CPT, ICD code, whatever the code may be, the description of the billing code, as well as the total charges. And we're able to do this because of RecordBoss's high OCR, ICR. We can detect the words and come up with an output that automatically captures and will total all of those bills at the end of the line. But just with this in mind, I always ask that users think of certain type of pain point documents, whether it's a standardized form or an unstandardized form, where RecordBoss would be able to intake the document and then produce some type of custom output in Excel just to be easier to navigate than a static PDF. I hope that you found this video to be informative and help you to learn more about RecordBoss's technology. We're happy to connect. You can find us at our website here at RecordBoss.com. If you're interested in signing up for a demo, please feel free using the button above, or feel free to connect with us and send us an email, and we're happy to talk more with you.